Hey, what's going on, everyone? I am the OPJellicent, and we are back on Pokemon Showdown today for another Sun and Moon OU Live. This time we're using this really fun Nasty Plot Mew set with Genesis Supernova. Basically, the idea is Genesis Supernova and then Nasty Plot up, and you pretty much kill everything with Psychic. And then we have Aura Sphere for Steel types and Sludge Wave for Fairies, just because Mew doesn't really appreciate those either. And then we have Defensive Rockslander T here, helps out against Mega Pinsir and stuff like that. We have Mega Manectric and Landorus. They form a really nice Volt Turn core. I've gotten really used to it too, so I'm hoping that can bring in the threats like a Mew and Lottie here, which is our Defogger. We don't really have any Pokemon particularly weak to Stealth Rocks on this team, but obviously we don't want everything getting chipped down. I'm pretty sure everything takes a neutral damage except for Keldeo. Speaking of Keldeo, we have Scarf Keldeo here, which is Stone Edge, so we don't get 6-0'd by Volcarona. And then we have the Gracium Z Heatran right here helps out with Superior, assuming it's not running Hidden Power Ground. A lot of them run Hidden Power Ground these days, but let's get into a match right now. I'm really hoping we can get a couple of Nasty Plot Mew set sweeps. That would be amazing. Let me turn down my music volume. And right out of the way, we find a team that's pretty weak to Nasty Plot Mew. I just need to weaken the Magearna a little bit, and it can actually win since we have Aura Sphere. Yeah, this is a really great matchup for it. So what I'm actually going to do here is lead off with my Landorus and just try to get up rocks right away. Since I'm going for game with Mew, I don't really need to preserve it. He does actually lead off with his Rotom. Does he have Hazard Control? I don't think he does, so I'm actually just going to go for the Stealth Rocks. He can Wisp me or Hydro Pump, I don't really care. Although he might overpredict and Volt Switch turn 1. But no, he goes right for Hydro Pump, and that's going to do a lot, but it's not really that big of a deal. I can just go for U-Turn right here, and U-Turn out into my Latios. And you see, the thing is, when I bring out Latios, they're probably going to be baited to bring out something like Magearna, and that's really great for me. So what I'll do here is bring out Lottie. I'm really hoping it's not Scarftar. That would be a little bit annoying, but we can deal with it. There's Magearna, so what I can do here is go for the Hidden Power Fire. Even if he wants to knock me out, I just want this thing weakened. And we saw Leftovers. He actually doubles out, predicting my Heatran, which is completely alright, because we're going to get some damage onto this Landorus right now, and I can just knock it out with a Psychic if he wants to stay in. He's actually going to go right out into his Heatran, so that's alright. We get a crit on it, too. It's Lefty's Tran, so now what I'm going to do is go out into my own Tran. I would go Mew, but I don't want getting Toxic. Okay, so my play here is probably Magma Storm. He actually goes his own Heatran, so that's alright. I'm offensive, so I know I can probably beat this thing. I'll go for Earth Power here. And we do catch that Heatran, so we do knock it out. And that's great. Nasty, that's once other threat gone for Nasty Plot Mew, because obviously we don't want... I don't think we O-code that thing with Aura Sphere, even at +2. He goes Landorus. So I'm going to try to go for my Nasty Plot Mew sweep now. So we'll Nasty Plot up. I'm really hoping it's not Scarftar. That would be so annoying. He does go out into the Magearna. Do I want to go for +3? No, we're going to fire off the Genesis Supernova now. Genesis Supernova comes out, gets a crit. I don't know what he did to us, but the set kind of wins now. He goes Tyranitar. We can Aura Sphere this thing. Let's see. Nope. Get out of here. And we win with Nasty Plot Mew right away. He's going to forfeit. Yep. So there's a win under our belt. Let's see if we can get another one. I'm really glad that we managed to do that. This guy was really weak to it, but it's obviously not a set you find a lot. This guy has Clefable, which is going to be really annoying to play around if it's unaware. But Nasty Plot Mew can win again. The only annoying thing is the Lopunny. So I want to get up Fake Outs Rocks again, just to scout whether or not it's Magic Guard Clefable right away. So I'll get up the rocks here. He's probably going to do the same. I could go right for Earthquake, so he might pivot into his own Landorus. That's probably the better play, but he goes right for Stone Edge, which is probably the worst play. I'll U-turn out here. Kind of expecting him to go Landorus. I doubt you would stay in, and even if he does, I can go Keldeo. He does switch out, so I'm going to go Mew right away. Is Mew the correct play? I don't think Mew's the correct play yet. I mean, it could be. You want to try it this early? We outsped, so he's not Scarftar, which is great to know, but I think what I'm going to do is go Mew. And then I'll try it, but I don't think it's the best option. So we nasty plot up. This thing is not defogging. Yeah, this thing is not defogging. I'm going right for Genisis Supernova. At +2, it should be able to knock it out. I don't know whether Psychic Terrain buffs the move or not, but this is going to do a lot. Yeah, it just knocks him out. So now we have Psychic Terrain up. Let's see whether Clefable is Magic Guard or Unaware. And even if it is Unaware, then I think he goes Clefable. It is Unaware, so what I'll do here is throw off the Sludge Wave. We do have it for a reason. That is a lot. I'm hoping we get a Poison. He goes right for Moonblast, so I can throw off a Psychic here and knock him out. Or do I have to throw off a Sludge Wave again? I'll go for Sludge Wave. And he just forfeits the match. Yep, Nasty Plot Mew taking another match. It's so great, because he probably knew I had Aura Sphere. This set is so underwhelming. Like, people see it as so underwhelming. This guy has his own Mew. I wonder if it's the same set. I doubt it, but who knows. Speaking of Mew, I do have to weaken that thing if I want my own Mew to have any chance of winning this match. So, what's the best play here? Suicune can get wall broken. I can definitely win with Mew, but he does have some faster threats that are a little bit annoying. I think I have to prioritize Rocks again. He's going to lead off with his Heatran, so I'm going to go right for the Stealth Rocks. And then, I'm hoping to keep them up right here. He might expect me to go my own Heatran. He might expect me to Earthquake right away, too. He doesn't know what set I am. I'm really hoping he doesn't stay in. That would be a bad play. He should go Mew. Assuming it's defensive. If it's not defensive, then he should go Suicune. Suicune's an alright play here, too. Although I could have Toxic, I guess, but if it's Rest Calm Mind's that set, then he shouldn't be fearing anything. He was Mew, so better play, right? I'm gonna U-turn out. He does defog right away, which is fine. We got off some damage on that thing, and that should put it into range of my Lottie. It is lefties. I think this is... I'm gonna drop a Draco. He goes Tran, which is fine. That's the damage that I need for Aura Sphere to knock it out at +2. The problem is he's getting leftovers recovery right now. I'm gonna go my own Heatran. That looks to me like a more offensive variant, so he probably has Stealth Rocks on. He probably doesn't have Stealth Rocks on it. Unless it's offensive rocks. No, he goes right for Toxic. So I'm glad I didn't go Landorus. I'm glad I went Heatran. And what I'll do here is just throw off an Earth Power. He goes Suicune. Do I knock this thing out? Please get a Spit After Drop. We don't get it, but honestly, what I'm thinking I'm going to do here is I'm going to Earth Power again and just try to bluff the fact that I don't have Bloom Doom. He probably expects me to have it right here. Actually, I'm going to Magma Storm. Because I'll get damage off to him, it'll be residual, and then Bloom Doom can knock him after. Should have Earth Powered again. We're offensive, so I'm going for Earth Power. He already knows we have it, and he probably knows that we're offensive. I'm not sure whether he is, but we are max speed timid, so if he is too, then that's unfortunate, but he's still in range of Mew, which is important. He could just expect me to go Keldeo here too, but I'm going right for Earth Power again. As we do win that tie, assuming it was a tie, not sure, and we knock him out. So here he could go Lopunny. He does just opt to go Lopunny, so I'm going to pivot into Landorus. And hoping we see a Fake Out. He actually goes right for Ice Punch, so that's alright. All I want to do here is get up Rocks. He should go Mew. Mew's at 72. He does go Mew. I could spam Rocks if I really wanted, but I'm going to U-turn out. And he goes for Soft Boiled first, which is a mistake, because now my Latios comes out and Revenge Kills. Assuming it Revenge Kills, not sure. I'll go for... Do I knock him out? We're Soldu, we're not Life Orb. Life Orb, but we're Soldu. Against a Mew. Let's say he's Utility. Draco does not do enough. Yeah, really. I have to Psychic Spidef drop him. He was Bulu, so we're definitely getting a ton of damage off on this thing with Psychic. Yep, they're clean, and we see... No, that's Grassy Terrain. I'm just gonna go right for the Hidden Power. Hits everything. Actually, no, Psychic's the better, all-around better play. Yeah. There's no point in not going for Psychic. Especially since when Mew comes back, it'll be in range of Draco Meteor anyway. And if he's not Scarf Tapu Bulu right now, he goes right back out into Mew. So, this gives me the Draco. It's definitely in the range of Draco now, so I'll go for Draco Meteor. We do connect and knock him out. And now Mew is just going to end up winning this game late game, assuming. Thunderous is also obviously a little bit annoying. Yeah, but I'm glad it's not like the Prankster TUA version. That's even more annoying. I need to get in Mew here as soon as possible. Probably against the Lopunny. So if the Lopunny comes out, I'm just going to sack my Lottie and then go Mew. Or I could sack Landorus. Sacking Landorus seems like a good play. He has to go Lopunny, so I'm going right out into Landorus right here. We have our rocks up, and this is the perfect scenario to sweep with Mew. He goes right for Ice Punch, which is alright. Where leftovers, I don't like that. I want to go Rocky Helmet. So let's change that right away. And then he can knock us out here if he wants. Goes right for return, so I'll go Mew here. I'll throw off the Genesis Supernova. Not sure what he would do. He's at minus something. He actually sacks the Thunderous, which is great, because that's pretty much exactly what I needed. And now, Lopunny has to come back out, and nothing on his team wants to take a Psychic. Is this Scarf? Oh, he gets rid of my terrain. Ah, smart. I'm gonna Nasty Plot up. I'm pretty sure we take a Woodhammer. Not sure whether he's banned. I'm going right for Psychic, actually. He's Scarf Woodhammer, so I'm glad I should have Nasty Plotted. Should have Nasty Plotted. But, it's alright. I think we win. In fact, I'm gonna keep this mon alive just for Suicune. Because it can actually kind of 1v1 it with Nasty Plot. I'm going right for Psychic. He goes right for Return, which is alright, because this gives me my, what mon do I want to go? I'll go Keldeo, I think. Not sure how much Suicune is. I'm not sure whether Suicune's 2-hit KO'd. It'll be really low, so I'll go right for Secret Sword right here. And if he lets this drop, then Manectric just comes in and wins, so there's always that. If I Nasty Plotted up, then would it have mattered? Because Lopunny would have just come in and killed me anyway, I think. Yeah, I don't know. But, if Suicune is 2-hit KO'd here, then I win. Because he's going to be forced to switch. The moment he loses Lopunny, Manectric comes in and just revenge kills this thing. And even if not, then I have Heatran in the back to Magma Storm. He does switch out. Let's see how much we do. Can we do 36 is the question. Nope, we can't. That thing is so bulky. And I'm forced to go directly into Manectric right here. Not sure what his set is. He goes for Protect, which is not the play I would have made. Mega Evolve here, go right for Thunderbolt. He should Protect here. He does Protect. I have no reason not to continue clicking Thunderbolt. Sweet Thunderbolt right here. He switches out. He doesn't knock me out with Fake Out. Fake Out after Return can be a little bit annoying. This play is Fake Out. How much health does Suicune at? 79. I'm gonna go out into Keldeo. My play is Secret Sword. Not sure what his is. We did 40 last time, so we should be good. No, we didn't do 40, we did 31. Is he not rest? If he's not rest, then we're fine here. He doubles out, I don't care, I'm going right for Secret Sword. And now we win. So there's a clean win. That should put us back in the 1500s. Oh, we were already in the 1500s. So Nasty Plot Mew once again, just doing exactly what it does. Magirna needs to get weakened. I don't like the fact that he has Greninja too, that's a little bit annoying. I can weaken all this with the rocks though, so I should probably prioritize that. But I don't want to get 6-0'd by Zygarde. Do I just want to go offensive with Mew right away? I could just lead off with Keldeo. If I lead off with Keldeo and he leads Greninja, he's just going to go directly to Tangrowth, not risking the Scarf. So I'm just going to lead off with Landorus. He does lead off with the Greninja, so I'm going directly into Keldeo right here. No matter what he wants to do. He could Spike. He goes right for Ice Beam though. Don't freeze. Thank you. And what I can do here is just double into Heatran. And this is going to allow me to go right for a Magma Storm. We do connect, that's a crit. Earthquake does a lot too, but we're going to knock him out. And there's his main Keldeo response gone. So Keldeo's my new way of winning this game. He goes Conk. Not sure what Conk wants to do. Probably Mach Punch. I'll go Landorus. He's probably expecting a Mach Punch. I'm just gonna go right for Magma Storm. He goes for Mach Punch, so that's alright. He has Guts. So I'll go out into my Lottie here and just go right for a Hidden Power Fire. He should not stay in. He should go Magearna. He should know Psyshock knocks him out. If he stays in and knocks off, then good play, I guess. But it's really not a better play. It's not really not the better play. Alternatively, my better play is just going for Psychic. It's not really worth risking. I feel like this guy might stay in. He has Arcanine, so I'm glad I clicked Psychic over anything. That does a lot. And this allows me to just click Psychic again and knock out Arcanine. So there's something else Mew doesn't have to deal with now. I still have to get rid of Greninja if I want Mew to do anything. Can Mew take a Dark Pulse? He didn't show Protean, did he? Greninja went for Ice Beam. Oh, it is Protean, so... was it Life Orb? Greninja was... It was not Life Orb, so he probably has the Dark Pulse. I'm just gonna go Keldeo. If he extra Sensories, then good play. He goes right for U-turn. Let's see what he brings out. Guts Conkeldurr will obviously do a lot to us. He was Conkeldurr. Am I okay with letting Keldeo get weakened? Not really. I'm just gonna go Landorus here. On probably like a Facade. That does a lot. But this is exactly what I wanted because I got up rocks now. He doesn't outspeed me no matter what. The only problem is I'm a little bit Zygarde weak, but if it's not Dragon Dance, then we should be good to go. Really, we should be good to go, assuming Mew, we can weaken the Magearna a little bit. Which is why I was hoping he would switch it in. He goes hard Zygarde. So my play here is HP Ice. He might not expect me to have it, but he goes right for 1,000 arrows. Is that banded? Not sure, but we're going to get a lot of damage off, and that puts him into range of Mew. So we'll go for Hidden Power again, as he's going to knock me out with the 1,000 arrows. We outsped for some reason. Is this my chance to go for game with Mew? Kind of. Probably. Probably not, because of Greninja. How much does Greninja's Dark Pulse do to us? Mew, Nasty Plot against Greninja. If he's all-out attacker, he's not Life Orb though. Let's give him Expert Belt, just in case. Does it even run Dark Pulse? I don't think it does. Dark Pulse doesn't even knock me out if he somehow randomly has it, so I'll bring out this mon right now, and I'll throw off the Genesis Supernova. Because he goes directly into Magearna, which is great. This is actually kind of what I wanted, because that does a good amount. And I'm thinking that, based on that damage, Nasty Plot into Aura Sphere should do the trick. He goes right for Shift Gear. I don't think you Oko me with anything, so I'm going to go right for Aura Sphere here. That's not doing anything. He doesn't para me. Aura Sphere doesn't do the trick, so I should have Nasty Plotted again, but it's alright. I'll go for Aura Sphere here. That crit might put me into range of Conkeldurr. Or, I mean, Greninja definitely comes out and revenge kills me now, but... at least we got rid of Magearna, which is great for my Keldeo in the back, because Keldeo's the way I'm winning. He goes this mon. I just click Aura Sphere here. No other play. Actually, I could just switch out. I don't see a reason not to. What do I not need? Is the question. I need everything, because... Yeah, he has to U-turn here. And what the U-turn gives me is a kill with my Lottie. So yeah, he goes Conkeldurr. I'll go Lottie here. And I'll go right for Psychic. We knock him out. He goes Greninja. I'll drop a Draco here. We'll knock out Zygarde. That does a lot. We definitely knock out Zygarde, assuming we connect. We do connect, and it's probably Scarf Greninja then. Scarf Protean, most likely, but we go right for Draco here. He locks himself into Gunk Shot, so he has to crit Keldeo and be Scald, knock him out. Go right for Scald. It appears the game ended, so we did knock him out with Scald, and that's going to be the game. He connected both gunk shots. I doubt I would ever, but where does that put us? That puts us at 1544. Let's get another one. We're playing Mew really well, even if we're not completely sweeping teams like we did the first. Not this. NJNP, Webs. We'll try, but I don't. Do we even have a hazard? We have Latios, I guess. Mew can definitely win, but the Bisharp is so annoying. I have to preserve Landorus' health no matter what, too. My way of sweeping this team is with Keldeo. This is going to be a harder one. We'll lead off with our Heatran. Because we are offensive, and if we connect the Magma Storm, I say that as if it's easy, we will knock him out turn 1, because Magma Storm will do more damage. What's its accuracy? 75% of the time we knock him out here. Unless he's Scarf Spore, which would be, I guess, better, because he won't get webs. I'm really hoping he's Scarf Spore, that would be amazing, but we should be able to Magma Storm pretty safely right here. Magma Storm will bring the Smeargle down to its sash, and then Magma Storm damage from the swirling magma should be able to knock it out right after. I turned on the timer, so not sure whether he's going to run the timer or not. My way of winning this game is with Mew, but I need to get rid of the Bisharp as soon as possible, and I need to break the Mimikyu's disguise, so basically I need to preserve Landorus. The problem is, if I use Landorus for the Pinsir, I can't use it for the... Okay, of course we miss. So I'll taunt here now. Yes, we got him. We got him. And now I can Magma Storm. He does not have a switch in. He has to go like Zygarde. Yep, there's Zygarde, and this will take a lot, assuming we connect, to which we finally connect an attack. So that's going to take a ton of damage. I don't want to switch in my my Landorus here. Instead, I'm going to switch in my Keldeo, I think. I could just switch in Lottie. What doesn't do a lot? Yeah, Lottie uses something else to die to Bisharp and Mimikyu, so I'll just go Lottie. I need to keep my Manectric healthy, just for the Pinsir, so it doesn't sweep me with the Quick Attack. That's definitely something I have to keep in mind. But we should be fine here. Even if he's banned at 1,000 arrows, that'll do a lot, but then we get to go for the... I'll probably click HP Fire, because staying in is not his play. Especially with the work Zygarde does to my team. Kebab Footer. That's his name, but... Zygarde is weakened, which is exactly what I wanted. It cannot take a Genesis Supernova from Mew anymore. And I just really like that set. This guy likes to take his time, doesn't he? Manectric, I can see winning this game. I just have to be careful not to switch in Mons that will give Bisharp Defiant. So I can't switch in Mega Manectric on it, because it'll give it +1 attack. And same with the Landorus. I have to switch in Keldeo on Bisharp every time. I'm going to try to prioritize the rocks, just because I can break the Smeargle's Focus Sash and then kill it after. So we go Lottie, probably on 1,000 arrows. Took him that long to click that attack. Is that Scarf? I'll just go for HP Fire here. If it's Scarf, then he'll knock me out. But he should go Celesteela. If he sacks this, then that's definitely not the play. We'll see what he goes, though. He should go Celesteela here. That's his all-around best play. Last time I made the Psychic play, and the guy ended up making the same play going into Magirna, so I don't want to make that same mistake. I want to go for HP Fire this time, predicting the Steel type to come out on these either Psychic or Draco. He could go Mimikyu and just let me break the disguise. He wouldn't switch in Bisharp, because I'm pretty sure Bisharp dies to Psychic. Bisharp. He does go Bisharp. That is a lot. I mean, not Psychic Draco, but he's probably Pursuit. Let's go right for HP Fire again. He definitely misplayed right there going Bisharp, because that's something else that my Keldeo doesn't have to deal with now. He goes for Sucker Punch and gets to play correct, so that's not the biggest of deals, because we have Keldeo right here. And Keldeo can just click Scald. Keldeo definitely just clicks Scald. And I could have gotten up rocks right there, but like I said, Defiant is scary. I'm kind of hoping he just stays in and sacks it off, but he should go like Celesteela. A burn on Celesteela would be amazing. I'm glad he let us weaken the... I'm really hoping he sacks off the Bishop right now, just because Mew is a big threat in the back. This will probably be our last game, because this guy's taking quite a while, and I think it's been around 30 minutes already. We'll see. But not sure what he's thinking so hard about. He definitely either just goes Celesteela or sacks off the Bishop. I would go Celesteela, because Bishop can Sucker Punch my Mew later. He might have thought that it was a 50-50 with the Sucker Punch Pursuit on the Lottie. It probably was. He might have been like Black Glasses, 3 attacks, and then Iron Head. He goes Pinsir. So, can we burn? Oh, we just crit. So there's that thing gone. Not sure. This guy's making the weirdest plays, and it's not paying off. My Scald was definitely my play there every time, not Secret Sword. Why would I ever go for that? He can go Smeargle here and get up his webs if he really wants to. But he'll probably Spore first, in which case I can go, I need to choose Sleep Fodder at that point. So if I'm choosing Sleep Fodder, it should probably be against the, our Sleep Fodder should probably be our, Heatran. He goes Celesteela. So this can give me my... No, I have to keep Landorus for the, Mimikyu. So I'll go Heatran here. I'm really not expecting an Earthquake right away. Yeah, there's an Air Slash. And this gives me a Magma Storm, which I'm really hoping I can connect, because he does not have a switch in at all. If we can connect this, and I'm really hoping he doesn't have Earth. If he's offensive Earthquake, then he got me, but we outspeed no matter what anyway, so... he's forced to switch in something on the Magma Storm right now, and I'm really hoping we connect it. He goes Zygarde, can we connect? Can we connect? Nope. It would be too much. And now I'm forced to switch in something on Thousand Arrows again. My Landorus outsped this thing, right? How much do I need Heatran? It does well against the Celesteela. I'm honestly thinking about just clicking Bloom Doom, and we're actually outspeed, so does this knock him out? Nope, not close enough. As he's gonna go for the Dragon Dance. I'm okay with this because he has to Dragon Dance up twice if he wants if he doesn't want to get revenge killed by Scarf Keldeo. So if we connect this Magma Storm, I'm really hoping he's not banking on the Magma Storm right now. That would be so terrible. Your play is Thousand Arrows right here, not Dragon Dance again, just banking on the Magma Storm miss. Yep, there's the Thousand Arrows, so that's fine. This allows me to go Keldeo and just revenge killed him with the Scald right here. He'll know that I'm Scarf at this point, but that's all right. If he's Z move, he'll go for that, I guess. I don't know. Celesteela could be an optional play, but we don't actually have a switch into Celesteela anymore, which is not pretty good. But our Manectric is looking really threatening in the back. The webs can obviously be a bit annoying. He's just gonna go for the extreme speed, and we're gonna knock him out with the Scald. So right here, he goes Smeargle, so I just click Scald right here. He's probably gonna Spore. He goes right for webs first, so I'll just click Scald again. He might Spore later, but I'm going for game with Mew. And in order, the moment, he still has both his Ghost and Dark types, which is a little bit annoying. But I can definitely see myself winning with either Keldeo or Mew. Unfortunately, our Defogger is gone, so we have to deal with these webs for the rest of the game. But really, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. If he goes Mimikyu here, I break its Disguise. Or actually, I think I have to go hard Landorus. Do we knock out Mimikyu from full? He goes Celesteela, which I can just weaken with a Scald right here. Do I want to weaken it with the Scald? Well, I have no option now, but he goes for Air Slash, and that's going to knock me out, which is completely alright. Because what this allows me to do is go out into my... we say offensive? 243, 339... No, I have to go Manectric here and see what happens. I'm just going to Mega Evolve and click Thunderbolt. We might still outspeed depending on how fast the Celesteela is. Since we do get our Mega speed right away this generation, the turn of Mega Evolving, not the turn after. We'll see if we outspeed right here. We do, so we're going to knock him out. And there's only 2 threats left, but the problem is the Bisharp is a really big problem. My play is to Volt Switch, I think. Well, first let's see what he brings out. Bisharp took some damage, didn't it? Yep, 34%. So we can deal with that thing with Mew. I'm thinking that it doesn't knock me out from full, especially since if he goes for knockoff, because we do have the Z item. So since nothing will get knocked off, he'll do a lot less. Right here, if he goes for the Mimikyu play, I can just stay in and Thunderbolt, or I can Volt Switch out. Does defensive Landorus knock out Mimikyu from full? Mimikyu. Swords Dance Cleaner. Earthquake to 70 to 84. That's 0 attack. Against 0 HP, 0 defense. I need more damage on it. Okay, I know what I have to do. I have to... do we take a Shadow Sneak with this thing? At +3. We definitely do. So what I do here is I Volt Switch out. Break the Disguise. Oh wait, the webs. Crap. Go Landorus. Bring him down. And then I Earthquake. He should not, unless he Shadow Claw crits me right now, he won't be able to knock me out. So, I Earthquake here. And then I bring out my Manectric again. I knock him out with the Thunderbolt. He goes for Play Rough right away, so that's fine. Actually, we might be able to knock him out right here. We do knock him out, so I think we're fine. That should be the game. Because Bisharp cannot set up Inferno me, so I go right for here for Earthquake. He goes for Sucker Punch, and the game ended. So we go, I think that was a flawless live again. We had a flawless live yesterday too, so that's a bit strange. But Nasty Plot Mew definitely did a ton of work. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely be sure to subscribe down below if you did. The team is down there as well if you guys want to try it out yourself. I pretty much threw this together like right before the live, and I'm really glad it ended up working out. We are at 1564 right now, which is great, because I'm really trying to get back up to the 1600s, and yeah, either way, I hope you guys enjoyed. I should have another live going up this week, and then we have our WPL match on Sunday. So as I said, be sure to subscribe on the bottom right if you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.